4 butters, just like that. Wow. Come this way, slide them off, and got some garlic, little olive oil, and of course rosemary. Now we're going to the oven. Into the oven we go. We'll be back in 1 hour. Into our garlic confit, butter, rosemary, olive oil, you know, all that good stuff. Let's give it a little twist, a little turn, get it in there. All those flavors are beautiful. It smells delicious. Give it a little twist and we're out. Got that rosemary on there too. Beautiful. This way. Go ahead and place it on our tray. Beautiful. Come through with some garlic. Little here, little here. And we're gonna go ahead and spread it like that. Get on there. Beautiful. And we move on over here. Get that nice and open. Press down. Spread it on there like butter. Just like that. Get it everywhere. And come through with some cheese. And right before the cheese, got some onions. Place them on here. It's gonna flavor our meat in a delicious way. Cheese and cheese. Give that a little cut so it don't break on us when we close it, because we're about to close it. Just like this. And you know what's next. A little salt and pepper. And we're off to the grill. This way. Nice and hot. And we're gonna go right here, y'all. Check this out. Hot grill. Beautiful steak. Boom. Ooh, baby. This smells ready. Check it out. You can see the cheese nice and perfect. Ay, ay, ay. Great. Now, get yourself a little butter. Salt and pepper for the other side. Place this right there. Bring them into this beauty. Yes, sir. Right here. And baby, should be ready. Woo! Wow. Look at that. Amazing. Can you get that at a restaurant? No. You can only get it at chefclub.tv. Let's move on. This way. We are back. Check this out. Perfect. Let's go with this one. We'll work on my buddies the next time. Wow. Have you ever seen a burger like this? No, you haven't. Wow. What else do you want? Yes, sir. Get a little bit of this. Put it right with it. Let's take a little bite. Wow. Can you eat this on your own? Let me know. We are going to butter this grill up. Get some beautiful thinly sliced onions. We're going to place our meat patties here. You can see it has some nice amount of fat. You're looking at about 80-20 here. Get yourself some nice salt and smash these. Now we give these a little flip. Keep your onions on there. What is next? The cheese, of course. We go like this. After that, some delicious bacon. Grab our last patties, place them here, get ourselves some beautiful butter. We drop a piece of butter for each bun that we will be using. Grab that butter, bring it over. Let's form this nice circle of these buns that are overlapping. Come over here, butter. There we go, give it a little press. Get yourself some parchment paper. Cover it. One more. And after that, with the rolling pin, slowly, gently press this. Roll it all the way out, and then come back. All right, now buns are nice and flat. Remove that. And grab them. Give them a flip. Try not to break your pattern. Perfect. Grab that. Get yourself some burger sauce. Spread it on there. Cannot forget the cheese. There we go. Get yourself some lettuce, shredded lettuce. We are using iceberg here, our favorite, nice and crunchy. So now, carefully, we will put this to the side, just in the meantime. And now it's time for assembly. So we grab our first patty twin, place it right there, just like that. Beautiful. It's here. And some fresh pickles and tomatoes. Close it up and tight. Get yourself some fries. Don't forget the fries. And now all you gotta do is enjoy. Grip is back and it's better than ever. Baby back ribs, and we're gonna make an awesome dish for you. Check this out, guys. We got some fries here, and spread them out just like this. Nobody likes cold fries, you know that. And come back through. A little mayo, lightly, just like that. Rub it on there. No, it's not mustard, it is mayo. There we go. This is what we're using today for our binder. Go ahead and come back this way again. And just squeeze it out. There we go. Let's cover it all completely. Like that. Then we come back through with some barbecue sauce. And we're gonna finish this off with some black pepper. And if that wasn't good enough, we have pickles. Got some pickles here. We're gonna go ahead and place on our ribs. And guys, this McRib is gonna be the best one you've ever had, if you've ever had one. And I know you have, because all of us have. So, taking our gloves off, we're gonna go ahead and close this up nice and tight. This flavor combination is gonna be off the chain. Get that closed tightly, meat side down. And these are for later. We're gonna pop these in the oven just before our ribs are ready. This way we have some hot fries, nice and cheesy. Close them up, roll that up, and close. And guys, we are off to the oven. And we'll be back to pick them up. Guys, the best is yet to come. Alright guys, you know onion rings, I know onion rings, but do you know them like this? And go ahead and fill in this part. Try and go as quick as possible for y'all. There we go. Get nice. And we have some sauce. Come back through with the cheese. Got some nice little slices we cut out for y'all. And we're just gonna put one slice in each ring. Finish this off. Grab them and just kind of slide them in there. And this is going in the freezer. Let's go. And we're just gonna place them in here until they're nice and hard, and we'll be right back. Now we're simply gonna put our triple stuffed onion rings in our hot oil and let the magic happen. All right guys, now we're gonna go ahead and take these out. Look at that beautiful golden color. Now we're gonna drip dry just right over here with the rest of them. Time to plate this up. So we take this here and we move on. All right guys, the end is finally here. Let's go ahead and grab this rack. Carefully bring it right over here. We're gonna spread it across these buns, and you can do as many buns as you want or as little as you want. Let's go ahead and remove these bones. I'm sure they are waiting to be pulled out. Look at that. Oh my God. Go. And let's grab these last ones, place them right over here. We're gonna get a little bit of this sauce, add it just to the top of these buns. Right there. Nice. One more. Beautiful. Now we're gonna come through some pickles. Right there. Some chopped white onions. And of course, guys, we cannot forget these. Let's go ahead and place these right there. Grab these over here, and let's give that one two. Great. Now, cover them up. We cut them up. And all there is left to do is enjoy. Look at that. Only at chefclub.tv. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted, guys. Cut that off. Go ahead and take this, and we bring it over here, and we place it on this meat. This one is for me, so it's a little thicker than the other two. Get the second and the third. Now we get our top layer of ground beef, nicely seasoned with salt and black pepper. Place it on top. Once these are closed all around the edges, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and grab it and come to our hot grill. Get that sizzling, just like that. Last one on. And this pretty patty looks about ready to be flipped. Yes sir, that's the color we're looking for. And now we wait for the other side. Alright guys, these patties are ready. We're gonna go ahead and place them right on here. And as you can see, we have put a little sauce on our bun. It's a simple mixture of mayo, mustard, and a little ketchup. Get some cheddar on there. Get that baby to melt on these hot patties. We cover them up, just like that. And we move on to our next step. So here we have some chopped bacon, and we're just gonna place it here in the center of our cheddar cheese slices. Let's get some from here. And now all we have to do, guys, is roll like that. We do the same here. and here as well. And I pull it in so it can be a little tight, and simply pinch your edges in a little bit, nice and tight. Go ahead and grab it, and we put them inside our pickles. Now we take this pickle and we cut them. Now that our pickles are cut, we're going to go ahead and place them right on our tater tot mix. And we continue. Now we're going to go ahead and take this, bring it over, nice, peel back the plastic, and we go once more to close them up, nice and tight. Alright, now we take some chopsticks and make some clear divisions right here, so we can come back through and go ahead and twist this up to make separate ones, just like that. And we keep on twisting. One last one here. And we move over this way. We have our double stuffed tater tots right here. A little bigger than your average tater tots, but the flavor is also bigger. So it is normal. Now all we have to do is remove them from this plastic film here, and right after that we are going into our hot frying oil at 350 degrees this way, away from you, and carefully we drop them in. Now our last double stuffed tater tots are about ready to come out. Look at that, color is perfect. Crisp on the exterior is excellent, and the inside should be nice and soft. Let's get them on our plate, and we move over. Okay guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. Let's check out these double stuffed tater tots. It's a little hot, but is it nice and cheesy as we wanted? Yes it is. Pickles are in there. Delicious.
Want to get it really nice and thin. It's going to cook a lot faster. Now we're going to come back with our cheddar cheese that we're going to place directly on our griddle with our parchment paper. That's going to melt. Come back from time to time, smash our burger down. Our onions are ready. We're just going to scoop those back up onto our spatula. Oh, it smells amazing. You smell the onions caramelized. And we're just going to come and place this right onto our meat. Now it's time for the cheese. Look at this cheese action here. Our cheese is completely melted. We're just going to slowly slide it over our meat. Flip that over. Just going to use a spatula to press that down. And now we're just going to pull that off. Now we're going to cut our meat. And we're just going to slide this onto our spatula. Bring this over to our plate. We're going to let our meat rest, and we're going to go to the next step. I have some puff pastry here, and we're just going to use our pizza cutter. We're going to cut it into big triangles. And I'm going to take a little skewer, and we're just going to wrap that around and put it around like this. We're going to come over here to our egg wash, and we're just going to roll it in there. It's okay, it's going to help stick together. And we're going to come over to our tray. We're going to slide that off, give it a little shape. And we're going to add our sesame seeds. We're going to come over here to our bacon with another skewer, a long one this time. And now we're going to wrap it around. We're going to come over to our Jack Daniels. We're just going to give that a little stir. And then we're going to roll it in some brown sugar. And this is going to caramelize in the oven. That's sweet and salty. We're going to get our croissants and our bacon and off to the oven. All right, we're going to put this into a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. Okay, we're going to place our meat here. Our croissants are ready, and we have cut them in half like this. And now it's time to put our burger together. And let's stack it up. Now we're just gonna place it here on the end of our burger. Together, we have our bacon skewer, and we're gonna just pierce our burger like that. All right. Some French fries. You can find this recipe and all the details on chefclub.tv. All right, time to eat.
Let's go ahead and move this over to the side. Look at that, salt and pepper all over it. Grab this, same thing, except this one we're gonna go ahead and cover it all the way in salt and pepper, just like that. And now we bring it onto here. Place it, and grab a second sheet of parchment paper. Place it right on the center. That's about right, and press down. Go ahead and roll it around. See that coming out the edges? Once we got that, get that out the way, and with a rolling pin we do the rest of the work. We're gonna go ahead and take this brioche bun, place it here, and make our patty squares, guys, easily, just like this. They're gonna be slightly larger than the bun because we do not want more bread and meat. I mean, of course we want to see the meat coming out the edges. We're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna take this off. We see our squares beautifully. With a nice little glass straw, we're gonna make these holes here. Now, you've got that done. We get this tray here, and we are working with this block here, and we gotta freeze this. We have our White Castle style burger patties right here, and they are straight out the freezer. We're gonna go ahead and lay them down gently. Grab our chopped onions here, spread them on this hot grill like that. Get a nice coat all around, 1, 2, and 3. Now we come back to our patties. We can go ahead and take them and place them in our barbecue sauce, just like this. Gently. Now we're gonna go ahead and push down like that. Look at that. All the way. Let's get these last ones. We grab a brush and make sure that they are covered on both sides. We know the other side is covered. Now we're just gonna go ahead and get this one covered up. Quickly, we take a little beef broth. Get some juice in these onions. There you go. Let that steam nicely. We come back to our patties. And we're gonna go ahead and start and breaking them apart. Clack, clack. Like this. Nice. Let's grab a few more. Whoa. Whoa. And now we're gonna go ahead and place these on our onions. Steaming hot onions. Like that. Grab a nice plate of cheese, a slice of pickle, and we cover them all. Just like this. Go through. Beautiful, soft brioche bun. And we place one bottom on each. The steam coming up is gonna make them nice and warm at the same time. We come directly onto this side, guys. Let's grab 2 of these. You flip them. Grab as much as you can, carefully. Wow, look at that. Now, come over here. Grab 2 tops with the onions, cheese, and pickles and all. Just slide them on there. They are sliders after all. We move on. The last 2, just like this, let them slide. They are sliders. Bam, just like that. Now, we move on. We got the fries here, guys. Let's get a little melted cheddar. And what we're gonna do is just gonna go like this, guys. Who doesn't love that hot cheddar? Look at that. And remember that bacon earlier? We went ahead and threw it in the oven just a little longer to get it crispy. Bacon. Who wants some? Bacon. Let's get some more. Bacon. And let's finish off. Bacon, buddy. Now, for those of you who like the ranch, put a little bit on the corner. There you go. Go ahead and grab this last one, super hot. Oh my god. Place them right in the middle of the grill, which is the hottest point. Let that melt. Grab ourselves beautiful buns. Butter them up. Place them on this grill. Let them toast beautifully. While this cheese is melting, you can go ahead and grab it, slide it on. You can cut these into individual little squares. And come over here and grab our little meatballs that we prepared and smash them. Don't forget a little salt and pepper. Get some onions on there. Pickles. Get a little mustard. Go ahead and flip these. We're going to grab this cheese. Go ahead and place them on our patties. Oh, there you go. And on here, we're gonna go ahead and put some cheese on the bottom bun. We're gonna build this baby. Flip this over. Look at that. That's what we're looking for right there, guys. Grab that. Bring that over. Flip this one. Perfect. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and do this, and we're gonna cover this bad boy. Let this melt. Everything is nice and hot, melted. Place it. Come back with some cheese. Just place it on there. Yourself another one, and a third. And we got this little meatball we've been working on. Place it right in the center, guys. Gonna come with a little more cheese. Get right on top of this one. The heat of it will melt it. Come with our fries, potatoes. So we place our last one right here. Got this cheese that we've had melting. I'm gonna let it fall all around. This one, a little chunky cheese. Beautiful. Now, we're gonna take the bacon that we baked earlier and place it all the way around. Place that last piece right there. Yourself some chives. Just let it rain and clean that up. We finish off with some peppercorn skins. Give it a little spice, just a little kick, and enjoy.
And we're gonna add this to our hot plancha as well. Add some Monterey Jack cheese to the top of this. And then I'm gonna take another tortilla dipped in our chili oil, and I'm gonna place that on top. Let the cheese melt a little bit. So flip this over, get the other side nice and toasted. And then we're going to take the cheesy side and place it on top, like so. I'm gonna turn the bacon over, and then we're gonna take the cheesy side tortilla and place it right on top of that bacon. Now our other tortillas, gonna just do the same thing, chili oil, some Monterey Jack, and topped with another tortilla. Flip this over again, get this side nice and toasted, and we're going to switch out the cheesy side once more. And just like before, we're gonna put this cheesy side right there on top, flip it over, and we're ready for the next step. So I have a chicken breast that I'm going to cut into a crosshatch style. I'm going to place skewers up through chicken like so. Depending on the size of your chicken, maybe 2 to 3 skewers. And we've got that nice texture on the chicken now. It's going to help the marinade absorb a little better and cook a little more evenly. So I'm going to transfer it over to the flame. And we're going to add some of the Tex-Mex oil that we made earlier. So this is why the cutting technique is really cool for this, because it allows the marinade to really penetrate through all parts of the chicken. And the flame is going to jump a little bit because of the spices in the oil. That's fine. It's going to help us get a good char. I'm also going to add some more of our Tex-Mex mix, a little extra kick, and then I'm just going to let it rest here for a little bit on the flame. So once your chicken is fully cooked, you can take it off the flame and let it rest and move on to the next step. So let's build our wraps. I'm going to add some of our guacamole, top that with our grilled chicken. Top this off with some fresh chopped cilantro, and you're ready to enjoy. To the top, and rub this in nicely into the meat. Then we're going to transfer it over to our dry spice rub and get the meat side nicely coated. Just add some so that we have it all over the meat part. Then I'm moving over to our cutting board, and we're going to saw these in half actually, because we need them to be slightly smaller for this recipe. All right, now that we have those separated, I'm going to cut these into individual portions. So it's going to be 3 per side. So you want to find the bone there and just cut down through the meat with your knife. Now I did leave the fat and the membrane on these ribs because we really want the meat to cling to the bone. All right, so I'm going to transfer these over to our baking dish. We're going to add some beef bouillon, and then a pat of butter to each. Going to wrap this in foil, and we're off to the oven at 325 for about 2.5 to 3 hours. So now we are going to put some provolone cheese onto our hot plancha. And we want to have 2 rows of 4 to 6 slices of cheese, depending on the size of your slices. Just like so. Let that melt and caramelize while we add some butter to this side. And then we have some buns that we're going to toast in our butter while our cheese is caramelizing. We just want to get them lightly toasted on all sides. All right, now that our cheese is nicely melted, we're gonna nestle our buns right here on top. Get it nice and stuck to the cheese, like so. Then we have some sauteed onions and green peppers that we're gonna add inside. And then in each of our rolls, we're going to add our delicious short ribs to the inside of each one. So carefully with my tongs, I'm just gonna put these in there like so. All right, now that we have all of our ribs nicely snugged inside of our buns, we're ready to serve this. So just gonna carefully place these onto a plate, that nicely caramelized cheese serving as an anchor. We're gonna add some of our favorite fries, just around on the sides like so. And we have some parsley, give it some nice color, a little freshness. And then we are using some of the juice from our cooking and just slide this bone right out of there and enjoy.
I'm gonna flip this over. I'm gonna get a nice square. Give this some color. We've got our herbs. We're gonna separate that. Take this over here. Give this a little mix. Beautiful. We've got a little hack for you. We're gonna take a beer can and press it down the middle. We've got our mozzarella cheese. We're gonna stuff that. And we're gonna close our burger. Beautiful, we're gonna set this aside. We've got our bacon here, which I'm gonna put onto my cutting board, just like that. Bring this onto here. We're gonna wrap on one side. Folding that. Set this aside. We've got a little trick for you again. We're gonna put this down onto our cutting board. Take our bacon. Wrap one more time. I'm gonna finish firming my burger. Put it aside. We're gonna cook these guys for 5 to 10 minutes on each side. And we're on to our next step. Flip that over. Look how beautiful that is. I'm gonna turn off my flame. We're gonna let these guys cool down, get all those juices in there. And we're gonna come over, heat up our fire. And we're gonna heat this up. Make sure that gets nice and hot. We're gonna turn this over. We've got our salsa verde I prepared before. It smells amazing. We've got our tomatillos. We've got our grilled onions for some nice flavor. Add a little bit more. Now, for some extra heat, I'm gonna add some nice chili. What's a Mexican dish without jalapenos? Got some lime. I'm gonna squeeze some on here. Beautiful, this smells amazing. And some fresh cilantro. We're gonna let that simmer down a little. Get all those beautiful colors in there. This smells amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go on to my tortilla. I'm gonna put some beans on here. We've got our little corn salad going on, some cheese, some lettuce, you know, gotta pretend like we're healthy sometimes. And we're gonna take some of our green salsa, our roasted onion, some jalapeno, and some more salsa verde. We're gonna close this. Smells so good. Bring this onto our grill, get that nice and toasted. Now that these have toasted perfectly, I'm gonna put them onto my platter. Put them onto our platter. We're gonna take the top of our tortillas. Now we've got our pico de gallo, some beautiful color. Some hot sauce. Some fresh coriander from before. Get some beautiful color going. Smells so good, guys. And for our last part, we've got our cute little flowers.
There we go. Now we have our can with the plastic film, and we're gonna turn it. As we turn, we just want to make sure that this is touching like that. There we go. Now we're gonna come through with another one and do the same thing. There we go. Just out the way, and we continue our roll just like this. Get that nice and stuck. What are we doing here? Guys, this is a burrito like you've never seen before. Original. It's gonna be nice and crispy. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, bring it on here, and we're gonna freeze it for just a moment. Step one is done. We're gonna go ahead and bring this on to the freezer, just like this. We're gonna let this set, get nice and hard. We'll be back to pick it up. In the meantime, we're gonna move on to the next part. Okay, here we are back from the freezer. We can go ahead and remove this. Remember, we greased it nicely. And in case you guys have a hard time taking it out, just put a little hot water in the can and it'll slide out like butter. Now we go this way and fry. Alright guys, this is nice and bubbly, perfectly golden. We're gonna go ahead and grab it. Let that drip just a little bit before bringing it onto the rack. Let that roll. Look at that beauty. Look at that. Now we move on and grab our burger. Alright guys, this is ready. We're gonna go ahead and remove it carefully, like this. Let that drip a little more. And we're gonna go ahead and move on right this way. Beautiful sesame buns. We're gonna go ahead and grab a bottom, grab a nice piece of meat, season it nicely with salt and pepper. We're gonna come through with a couple of slices of cheese, just like that. Then we grab a second piece of meat. Yes, I said a second one. Go ahead and season that. Pickle, top bun, and we smash this burger. How you smash a burger, y'all? Beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab this like that. I'm gonna grab the second one to get the rest of it. We're gonna come over here, y'all, and flip it like this. Whoa! Little sauce for the boss. Go ahead and roll this. And I'm using the plastic wrap so it doesn't break or roll. You know, just gotta rock with it. And now we can fry this baby. Like that. Oh. Baby, let's go this way. Let's grab this and we're gonna move on right this way.
Placer comme ça et me montrer ça devant moi. 1, 2, 3.
And here we go. Just gonna go ahead and slide this in. We have our fried potatoes and our burger all in one. Just like that.